All right, let's talk about networking. We're going to dive into the world of smart networking. And to do that, we're actually going to use a real product catalog as our map. The goal here is simple. Translate all that confusing tech jargon into real practical solutions. So let's get into it.
So you're shopping for gear and you see a product name like this, an L3 PoE Plus switch with 10G uplink. Now, if your first reaction is, what in the world does any of that mean? You are definitely not alone. It's just a wall of letters and numbers. But what if I told you that in just the next few minutes, you'll know exactly what this is, and more importantly, what it can actually do for you? And that is exactly our mission today. We're going to translate this tech speak into stuff that actually matters in the real world. We'll connect these super complex terms to problems you might have, like finally fixing those Wi-Fi dead zones or figuring out how to power a security camera in a really awkward spot. So here's our game plan. First, we're tackling the heart of any network, the switches, and we'll decode the jargon along the way. Then we'll jump into modern Wi-Fi, take a look at some seriously advanced industrial gear, and finally, we'll see how it all clicks together to form one complete solution.
Okay, let's start with the absolute backbone of any serious network, the switch. You really can think of it as the central nervous system. It's the hub where everything connects and talks to each other. So what's a switch really doing? Well, it connects all your wired devices, your computers, your printers, your servers, all on the same local network. The best way to think about it is like a really smart traffic cop. Instead of just shouting data out to everybody, it directs traffic precisely to the device that asked for it. And that makes your whole network way faster and way more efficient. Now, switches basically come in two main flavors. You've got your unmanaged switches, which are all about simplicity. You literally just plug them in and they work. That's it. But then you have managed switches. These things give you total control. You can prioritize traffic, you can crank up the security, you can monitor everything. So it's a simple choice. Do you want dead simple plug and play, or do you want to be in the pilot seat with full control? Okay, listen up, because this next acronym is one of the most important ones. PoE, which stands for Power over Ethernet. And this is a total game changer. It means you can send both data and electricity through one single standard network cable. It's like a super cable that cleans up your setup like you wouldn't believe. No more searching for a power outlet for every little device. So what can you run with this magic? All kinds of stuff. IP security cameras like the AirCam models are the perfect example. You can stick one on a high ceiling or an outdoor wall where there's no outlet in sight. Same thing for your Wi-Fi access points, your office phones, a ton of other network devices. It just makes installation so much easier. All right, let's go back to that intimidating product name from the beginning. Take another look at it now. L3? That tells us it's a high-end Layer 3 managed switch, which gives you that super advanced control we talked about. PoE? Yup, it's got power over Ethernet. 48? That's easy. It has 48 ports, so you can connect dozens of devices. And 10G? That means it has an incredibly fast 10 gigabit uplink, which is perfect for connecting to a main server. See? Once you know the code, the name tells you the entire story. It's not so scary anymore, is it? Okay, we've covered the wired backbone. Now let's move into the wireless world. Because we've all been there, right? That one corner of the house where the Wi-Fi just dies. Let's look at how modern gear solves those problems of speed and dead zones for good. For years, the solution was just a single router. But in bigger spaces, that single point of failure always creates weak spots and those dreaded dead zones. The modern solution is a mesh system. This uses multiple little hubs or nodes that all work together as a team to create one single, seamless network that just blankets your entire space in strong, reliable Wi-Fi. And how does it work? It's beautifully simple, really. You have one main unit that plugs into your internet. Then you just place these little satellite nodes around your house or office. Now, as you walk around with your phone or your laptop, your device is intelligently and automatically passed off to whichever node has the strongest signal, with no interruptions. You won't even notice it happening. You're also going to see Wi-Fi 6 pop up all over the place. Here's all you really need to know. It's the newest, latest standard, and it was built for the world we live in right now. A world with dozens of devices all trying to connect at once. Phones, laptops, smart TVs, watches, you name it. Wi-Fi 6 is designed to handle all that traffic without breaking a sweat, giving you faster speeds and less congestion. All right, so not all networking happens in a nice, clean, air-conditioned office, right? Let's take a look at some of the more advanced and industrial solutions, gear that's designed for specialized and frankly pretty demanding environments.
So in this category, we're really talking about three main areas. You've got these super tough industrial switches, the world of ultra-high-speed fiber optics, and some very advanced IP surveillance systems. Industrial switches are basically the tanks of the networking world. I mean, they are built to survive extreme temperatures, crazy vibrations, dust, everything you'd find in a factory, an outdoor installation, or a big warehouse. Their job is to make sure the network stays up and running no matter how harsh the conditions get. Next, you might see these terms GPON or XPON. Don't get hung up on the acronyms. This is all about fiber optics. And we're thinking bigger than just one building here. This is the heavy-duty equipment that internet service providers use to build the backbone of their citywide networks, the stuff that delivers that blazing fast fiber internet straight to our homes. And finally, let's talk surveillance. We are way beyond simple video cameras now. Modern IP cameras, like the AirCam series, come with incredible features like smart AI that can tell the difference between a person, a car, or a stray cat. Some models even have flashing red and blue alarm lights to actively scare off intruders. It's about proactive security, not just passively recording what happened. Okay, so we've got our powerful switches, our seamless Wi-Fi, and all this specialized hardware. We understand all the individual pieces, but now, how do we bring it all together into one single manageable system? And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Now that you have all this awesome hardware, how in the world do you manage it all? I mean, can you imagine having to log into dozens of different devices one by one just to check their status? It would be an absolute nightmare. The answer is a platform like AirCloud. This is the magic glue. It's a central cloud-based dashboard that lets you see, configure, and manage all of your AirLive switches and access points from one single screen, from anywhere in the world. This is what turns a random collection of boxes into a true, unified system.
And that really completes the picture. We started with one single confusing product name, and now we can see how all the different pieces, the wired backbone, the wireless coverage, the specialized gear, all combine into one complete, powerful, and centrally managed ecosystem. So what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's the number one. It's all about taking these different, powerful, specialized components and bringing them all together to create one unified, manageable network that is tailored exactly to what you need. So we'll leave you with this last thought. You might have started this not knowing what an L3PoE plus switch was, but now you speak the language. You understand the building blocks. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build with your network?